to Birthright Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This reading is for Aries for the month of August. I'm just cleansing our space, protecting the cards, protecting our reading. Please know that if this message does not resonate with you, check your other aspects and take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you so much to anyone that's followed me from Instagram onto YouTube. While I was meditating on your zodiac, Aries, it's interesting. I kept getting nervous anticipation. Butterflies, like romantic butterflies. And you have it feels silly, like it's a very silly, like nervous, like energy, but not a negative nervous. It's like a fluttery energy. That being said, I felt compelled to pull out my Romance Angels deck. I want to just start the reading with that. See what comes out. I haven't really been compelled to pull Romance Angels for any other zodiac, but I listen to my guides. Mom, Dad, Spirit. Please give me a card for the zodiac sign of Aries with this beautiful Romance Angels deck for the month of August. Please give me clarity, wisdom, insight, and knowing for this reading. Please help our Aries friends. Any messages they need to see for the month of August, Aries. Thank you so much. So this week, Aries, it's a pretty crazy week. Endings, beginnings in relationships, matters of the heart. It's called the Lion's Gate Portal, and it's a very rare event. Any relationship issues that have been bubbling under the surface may bubble over. Mom, Dad, Spirit, please give me a card for the month of August for our Aries friends in romance, in love. Please give me one Romance Angel card for the sign of Aries in romance and in love. What do we need to see? What do we need to know? For Aries, highest good, and 1 and 2 and 3. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. I feel like Aries, this is speaking to a self-protective energy that may have been lingering. No, not lingering. Like captivating you, like it's been keeping you captive, this protective wall. And that unicorn, that magic, that openness and acceptance of love, you just gotta like hop over the fence, unicorn. Hop over the fence. I feel like you've been protecting your magic, protecting your energy from love. You know, as we get older, love becomes a scary thing sometimes, but now's the time. Now's the time to free yourself from that fear of love. That's the message I'm getting for you, Aries. Maybe not be so guarded. Maybe let your walls down. Okay. I'm going to begin your reading now. Okay. All my decks are pre-shuffled. I just like to feel them out again before I start asking my guides for cards. I pull a card for the past energy, the present energy, and the future energy. Overall energy is the bottom of the deck. Come on, that's Spirit. Please give me clarity, wisdom, insight, and knowing for the zodiac sign of Aries in love for the month of August. Please show me what I need to see for the highest good. Come on, that's Spirit. Can I have a card for the past position of Aries? What is in Aries? Oh, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords in the past. I feel like in your case, the Seven of Swords is about self-deception. Either you've had some very deceptive people in your love life in the past, or you've been sabotaging, like self-sabotage, sabotaging your own opportunities in love out of fear, out of from a mental space, like sabotaging your connections by over-analyzing, over-strategizing, being overly analytical about connections. Look, it's not uncommon, it happens, you know. It's not to bash you, but it happens. From that Spirit, Aries present energy and love. What's Aries present energy and love? Aries present energy and love. This reading is for the month of August. Whoa. Oh, so many swords, Aries. Six of Swords. This card speaks to moving on to calmer waters, coming out of conflict, heading to a new peaceful horizon, and leaving those swords of mental conflict behind you. Looking towards your future, a more peaceful future. That's where you're at right now, Aries. That's a good place to be. Come on, that Spirit. Aries future energy in love for August. In love for August. Come on, that Spirit. Aries future energy in love for August. Come on, that Spirit. May I please have a card for Aries future energy in love for August. In love for August for Aries. I still feel that, like, my tummy, like, tickle in my tummy. I feel like there's something inspiring you. Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Moving towards your passion. Look at that sunflower. The sunflower is really speaking to me. It's like, it's such a different energy than you were in the past. Moving towards your passion, moving towards that energy of creative abundance, confidence. I'm not gonna lie. There's a sexual energy here too, and it's that volcano. That volcano in the back is making me feel like, ooh, things about to get lit up in August. This love, romance, growth, being in that kind of, you know what? It's time. It's time. I want to step into that energy now. I want to feel that passion. I want to feel creative. I want to feel confident. I know I'm good. I'm good. I'm hot. I'm smart. I want to feel that again. That's your future energy. Good grief. Feels hot, hot, hot. Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. I feel like this isn't external energy. This is somebody in your energy. Somebody who's very clear, direct, honest, very passionate but logical, fair. Somebody that's kind of inspiring this energy in you, this energy to move in truth towards passion. Yeah. There's some external influence. There's an energy in your world that's inspiring this change of freeing yourself. This is somebody who's motivating you because they're communicating to you. They're not apologetic. They're not insecure. They're very confident about this connection, about you. And maybe in the past you were very frightful and self-sabotaging in love, but right now you're feeling like I can see that. I can see that. Like, I don't have to be stuck. I don't have to. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? This could work out. But then towards like the end of the month, you're gonna really like, woo, be on fire. This King of Swords has got you on fire. Okay. Clarifying the Seven of Swords, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I feel like in the past you've been lied to a lot. You've been misguided. You've been left in the dark in your past relationships. You've been lied to a lot. That's sad. It's sad because it really can damage your outlook on love, you know? And people do. People lie. People lie for all different kinds of reasons. And at some point you just have to throw your hands up and not try to figure it out anymore. It's you know, you just do your best. Just do your best in how you communicate with people. And everybody makes their own choices, you know. Not everybody's the same. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have the Emperor and the Eight of Wands. So right now you're feeling this need to move forward towards calmer waters, towards a hopeful new horizon. What's inspiring this movement, this want to move forward in love is, I believe it's this King of Swords, but in Emperor mode. This person is communicating so clearly, so directly, so in control of the situation. It's like, wow, how can I not trust this? This person is so stable. They inspire confidence with their communication, and their stability is inspiring me. That's what I'm getting. Like, this person's stability and ability to communicate is inspiring you to want to move forward. Please clarify the Queen of Wands for Aries for August. In the future energy of Aries for August, please clarify the Queen of Wands. Thank you so much. We have the Ten of Wands in that position. So it's like it's like you're done with that feeling of love is a burden. Love is this exhausting, this, like, it never goes right. There's always a problem. you know, that mentality, that love is a burden. You know, we all start to attach. Experience after experience, we start collecting them. 10 wands for every experience, but it's the end. Like, that's it. That's it. You, at some point, you can't take. You've taken all you can take, and you can't take no more. And then you're like, you know what? That's it. Like, this person is inspiring such confidence in me that I just have to let it go. I have to free myself of fear and negative attachments to love. I have to free myself of that mentality because this person is so solid. Like, if this person, like, that's, I feel like that's the energy I get. Like, if this person's not legit, well, then I don't know who is. Please clarify please, Mom, Dad, Spirit. It's King of Swords energy in Aries reading. Please help me clarify this King of Swords energy. Seven of Swords in reverse. Clarify it. This person has proven that they are not deceptive. They've proven that they are not that person that's deceived you. They've shown you time and time again that they're not the one that's hurt you. That's what I'm getting. They're not the one that's hurt you. They're not the one that's lied to you. They've given you no reason not to trust them. Is there anything else we need to know about King of Swords and Aries energy? King of Swords, again, is clarifying this. This person is honest. And this person has been through their own heartache. Ten of Swords. They've been there too. That's what I'm getting. And when they communicate this to you, they must have, or they will, communicate to you their losses, their heartbreaks. And through that, there's like a bonding. It creates a space where you can feel safe to move forward with them. It feels safe to move forward with them because they've been there too. And they're not the one that's hurt you. They're not the one that's hurt you. So you're both, through your connection, through your communication, you're both going to feel safe to move forward in your connection, in love. There's going to be a freeing of this negative attachment to love and relationships, I think on both your sides. For the month of August, it's like in the past you felt so mistrustful of relationships and romance, but this person has been steadily communicating with you from a very stable, secure, confident place about this connection. They have been and they are now. And moving forward, you're just going to be like, okay. It's almost like I surrender. I'll surrender. I can't take no more. I guess I'll just give it a shot. And then, like, it has to do with them being able to communicate to you. They're very good communicating, very open, very honest, very direct, vulnerable, fair, and confident about your connection. And it really makes you both. It just creates a very safe space for both of you to ignite this higher level of giving and receiving in this connection. It's like you elevate each other. That's how it feels, like you elevate each other. It feels like this, I feel like this burden, like there's a lifting energy. It's a lifting energy, and there's a spark, there's a fire ignited in you as you move forward through August. You know, these cards in the beginning of the reading, in the past position, they're heavy. It's a heavy energy, and then there's like a freeing energy as you move through August. And the astrology is really asking us to move forward in love, in truth, in power, and believe in love. Now's the time. Come on, that spirit. Do you have any cards for the Moonology deck for our friends Aries for August in love? Is there anything they need to know in love for August? Aries messages in love for August. Come on, that spirit. What are the messages for our Aries friends in love for August? Anything we need to see? Anything we need to know? Ooh, what's this? Yeah. I feel like, wow, this is pretty profound. A time for healing. August is a time for healing for you. And letting go of pride and ego. Our ego is there to protect us. It's an animalistic, lower vibe defense mechanism, the ego. It protects us from threat, but from a mental space, it's like a imposter. It's kind of your ego is kind of like an imposter, and it's often mistaken for pride. The pride comes from the heart, and it can be mistaken. I feel that strongly in this reading. Like maybe in the past you have mistaken your ego for pride, but I don't think that's going to be happening anymore. This connection, my cat Mango's here. This connection is going to heal that part of you that's been protecting yourself. That pride and ego conundrum that's been protecting you and keeping you caged in, feeling like you're doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing by not being in a relationship. I'm doing the right thing because intellectually I've accepted that relationship leads to deception, lies, conflict, but everybody experiences those connections, and people still fall in love. People do meet other people that aren't like that. It happens. It's real. Not every connection is meant to be the end-all be-all. Happily ever after. Some connections are just there to help us grow painfully. But real growth does come from pain. So this is pretty cool. Like, I love seeing this happen in people, and I'm guilty of that too. I know better than anybody else. Like, attaching negative things to love and relationship is just the cause and effect of life experience, but it's really not the natural order of things. At some point you have to check in with yourself, and now's the time. Astrologically speaking, now's the effing time. This issue is being pushed to the surface for everyone, and this is a great reading, Aries. I really feel positive change and growth, and the most important takeaway I feel is that you're going to feel safe in this connection. You both are. You and your other person are going to feel safe. And that is really hard to achieve when you've had so much deception in your past. It's kind of a big deal when somebody can make you feel safe to open up and be vulnerable and set yourself free, set that passion free, set that heart out of its cage, and jump over the fence and say, up it. Like, I need this in my life. I'm human. This is part of the human experience. And it's going to be good. It's going to be really good. It's kind of short reading, but it's very clear. Very good stuff, Aries. Congratulations. Just trust. You can trust this person, whoever they are to you. You can trust them. Try not to backtrack. Try not to, backslide into that self-sabotaging energy. Just keep moving forward, and the universe will support you. The universe will support you. Keep your thoughts positive and your intentions good, and the universe will support you in this connection and in life. Okay, that's your reading, Aries. Anyone needs a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's the same as here, Birthright Tarot. Just shoot me a DM and I'll do my absolute best to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much to anyone that has followed me over from Instagram onto YouTube. If you feel like this reading will resonate with any other Aries, please share it with them. This is my purpose. Anyone I can help with gain comfort, clarity, or insight with what I do, anyone I can help is helping me too. Thank you so much. Good luck, Aries. Trust this situation. Trust this situation. It's going to get great. It's going to be awesome.